Here on Hooniverse, we always preach the idea of slow car, fast. But what is the epitome of that ideal? Some say it might be the MX-5 Miata. To others, it could even be the Mazda 2, both Mazda cars, but that's not the point. For me, though, it's a car that doesn't have four wheels, and it's not a motorcycle with two wheels. It's this thing with three wheels. This is a 2013 Morgan ThreeWheeler, and we're gonna dive into this delightful, delicious little beast. It's a British-born bathtub on wheels. This tub has quilted leather seating though. Up front, the power is supplied by Wisconsin-based engine builder S&S. It's a 2-liter X-Wedge engine which utilizes a greater cylinder angle, 56 degrees to be exact, to allow for larger pistons. I've heard power estimates fall anywhere between 80 and 100 horsepower sitting at the rear wheel. Doesn't sound like much, but it's more than enough when the vehicle you're riding in only weighs about 1,200 pounds. Well, me in it, it's closer to more than that. Whatever, I'm overweight, I get it. Even with this wide load sitting behind the wooden steering wheel, the Morgan feels quick. Of course it is quick, and can run from 0 to 60 miles per hour in well under 6 seconds. The top speed is reportedly around 115 miles per hour, and I'd have to imagine that that feels like 150. It's not about all-out speed here though, as this three-wheeler offers up a truly old-school driving sensation. There's a direct connection between my hands and the road thanks to the incredible steering feel and those skinny front tires. This specific Morgan has actually been upgraded with something called a steering comfort package, which almost feels like they've added a power steering system into the mix, even though it's just related to damping and adjusted suspension changes. It's a nice addition for a bumpy Southern California highway, but I've driven the Morgan before this was added, and it's better without the upgrade. This way, you feel every pebble on the road, and you know exactly where you've placed those tires. It's still exceptionally good with the package, it's just truly marvelous without it. There's something special about donning a helmet and goggles or sunglasses, and then flipping the ignition switch. The engine stirs to life, the suspension reveals exactly what it's doing on the road in front of you, and the gearbox seems to revel in the selection of each successive gear. It is, after all, a 5-speed unit plucked from a Mazda Miata, so it's no surprise that it's a joy to shift. For me, this is one of the greatest motoring experiences you can have. A year or so ago, I was fortunate enough to take a drive alongside Alex Roy in his Morgan ThreeWheeler. We dashed through Soho at midnight while taxis pulled aside and onlookers stared in confusion and delight. I only drove the car for about 20 minutes at that time, but something Alex said has stuck with me. There's no competition when you compare the $55,000 to $65,000 Morgan ThreeWheeler in the dollars per fun segment. Roy stated he could pull up next to someone at a light in an Aventador and guarantee that he was having a better time in his Morgan. And he's right. In fact, it's not even close. The Morgan ThreeWheeler is pure driving enjoyment distilled so deeply that 4 wheels have given way to 3, leaving behind one of the most thrilling and entertaining vehicles on the planet.